Hey guys, Pontic here, and the PTR just received an update with a couple of really cool changes. So let's go ahead and jump in to look at these potential meta-changing adjustments. Up first is Doomfist, his Rocket Punch. The total distance traveled was reduced by about 20%, which has been on the PTR for a little bit now, but it's still in the patch notes. And his Seismic Slam, they added a new indicator to show how much damage it will deal and how much it dealt. Now it says that you can use this with any crosshair, so you can still choose your custom crosshair and the indicator should still be there regardless of those changes. And the targeting for this ability while in the air is now restricted to locations lower than your current height, so for the most part you're not going to be able to use that as a getaway ability. Up next is Reaper. His Shadow Step callout distance was dramatically reduced, meaning that you aren't going to have to hear Reaper yell to you from across the map that he's about to flank you.
Death comes. Die.
Then we have McCree, and his Flashbang ability received a small change, which will result in big things. Now his targets that are hit, they're slowed a lot more when they're stunned than they were previously. So the big thing about this is going to make it less likely to slide around a corner or something similar once they are stunned. And especially with Genjis that are double jumping around, they're not going to just float on by you going super fast. So really this is going to make it a lot easier for McCree to be able to handle flankers like Genji and Tracer, which are so prevalent in the current meta. Then we have a couple of things with Reinhardt that were finally fixed. The big thing right here is his swing speed for his hammer was increased by 10%. And on top of the swing speed increase, Blizzard has gone through and tweaked many timings and other things about the hammer to make it more responsive. So they said that overall it should feel a lot better to swing and make contact with enemies. And for the biggest thing, just being faster swing is going to equal more DPS for Reinhardt, which will allow him to put out more damage against others when they dive in, so he should have a little more survivability against the dive meta. And then his charge, Blizzard brought out that impacting another charging hero, which would be Doomfist or Reinhardt, no longer deals damage to either one, but it still causes that knockdown on both characters, as you can see in the footage there. And then potentially the biggest change was to Zarya's Graviton Surge, which now disables all movement abilities of any target caught in the Graviton Surge. So this will be similar to how Junkrat's Trap affects abilities. So most of the characters in the dive meta, which would include Tracer, Genji, Diva, all of them, they're not going to be able to escape the Surge anymore. And the biggest one is probably Mercy, who no longer can fly to anybody outside the Graviton Surge. The only characters that seemed to be able to get out were Orisa and apparently Reaper through my testing. So we'll see how that works out. Well, anyways, there you go. Those are the present changes we have on the PTR. Whether these changes actually affect the meta in any way, I don't know. But we have more reason to play two other tanks now besides Winston and Diva, which is real nice. So hopefully we'll get some variety there. And it adds to McCree's usefulness with dealing with diving flankers. And we have a little bit more utility with Reaper, so maybe we'll see him in more of a flanking role, or at least for his ultimates, who knows, we'll see. But as of right now, that's what we have, so we'll just have to wait and see. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is going to shift up the meta in any way, or do you think it's going to be about the same? Do you think these characters will be picked anymore? Just leave a comment down below and let me know. Until next time, guys, take care.